see it runs in the family. Being ill-prepared with notes. I also don't have any notes, so we're going to hope this goes as well as Serena's did. But yeah, my name's Keaton Cunningham. I am Brielle's older brother. And man, we are so excited for this day. We are so excited that this is here. We were worried that this day would never come. No, I'm just kidding. We knew that it was coming. We were just worried that, what if she brings home a weirdo? And we found out that Ben was homeschooled. We were a little worried, but hey, we are good. I can confidently say he is one of the most well-adjusted people I have ever met. Whatever reintegration program he was a part of, did a wonderful job introducing him back to the wild. And no, that is wonderful. She couldn't have brought home anyone better. This really is a wonderful thing for Brielle, I think, especially right now. And a quick example of this is, if you know Brielle at all, you know that when she travels, she wants to get to the airport 4 hours before the pilot gets to the airport. She wants to be at the airport while her plane is still in another state, dropping passengers off. I mean, she wants hours at the airport. And being that we both went to school down here at GCU, she had the wonderful privilege of traveling with yours truly. If you know me at all, you know that I am nothing like that. I want to get to the airport and be running through and hear my name over the intercom, saying that my plane is leaving and I slip through the door as it's closing. I want no time at the airport. And it's really easy to force someone to be late. It's very hard to force someone to be early. And so I forced Brielle to be late quite often. And this caused an immense amount of stress. I mean, years have been taken off her life for the stress that this has caused her. And in one particular time, we finally get through. I mean, we're rushing. We're barely making it through. I'm even a little worried, but I'm not showing it. Brielle's off the rails. She's on a 10, the old tension scale. She's going crazy. And we finally make it to the gate. We get there, and we're good, but she's still at a 10. Like, it's going slow. It's not like a light switch for stress. It takes a while for it to drop. So she's still at like an 8 or 9, and she's like, oh, I can't believe we were so close. And I look over at her, and I said something to her. And the context of this is there's a song by Cody Johnson called "God Bless the Boy." And it's a father, writes this song about his daughter. God bless the boy who will marry my daughter one day. And I look at, because he's going to need it. And I look over at Brielle, and she's just still fuming and all red. And I was like, Brielle, God bless the boy. And she thought it was hilarious. She thought it was so fun. We laughed about it. And so since then, anytime she's, acting a little crazy, which I said a few times tonight, I'm kidding, I didn't, I held back. But anytime she acts a little crazy, I'll throw out a little, God bless the boy, he's going to deal with you for the rest of his life. And I always meant these as jokes. It was always a joke, but it is so clear to me that God has really blessed the boy who has ended up with my little sister. Ben, you have been so blessed with an amazing family who we've gotten to meet over this last week. You have been blessed with, you are a man of character. You are a man who I deeply, deeply respect and admire. If anyone deserves my little sister, then it is only you. You are a man who I have, since the beginning of your relationship, I have felt this overwhelming sense of peace that when Brielle is with you, she's okay. And as a big brother, that was one of the most important things for me, was knowing that my little sister is okay. And they're cutting onions still. Hey, you guys stop cutting onions. But Brielle, you have done such a good job. You are an example to your siblings and to your cousins of how to do it the right way. I could not be more proud of you. And the life that you have lived, the faith that you have, and the decision that you've made to marry Ben has been wonderful. I have prayed this prayer many, many different times. But I've prayed that, one day my future daughter would turn out to be the type of woman that my little sister is. Nothing would make me happier in the world. Brielle, I am so incredibly proud of you. One of the things that Mom and Dad used to always say to us growing up was, your sibling is your best friend. Until you were married, your sibling is your best friend. And they would say this to us when we were fighting, and so they said it to us a lot. They said, your sibling is until you were married, your sibling is your best friend. And, I remember thinking, well, that's obviously I'm her best friend, but she's not my best friend. But truly, there has been nothing that they have said that is truer than that. Once you came down to GCU and we did life together down here on our own for a while, that was the truest thing Mom and Dad ever said to us. Was, you really are my best friend, and it's not even close. And now, the second part, or the first part of what they said is true. You're married. And you are still my best friend. But your best friend is now sitting right next to you. And I would have it no other way. This is the happiest I could possibly be for you. Ben is a brother, and your best friend is far better than me being your best friend. You don't want to be my best friend for the rest of your life. But really, I am so happy for you guys. So grateful to call Ben my brother, and excited to see what God is going to do in this new season of your life, in this new family that you are starting. You are starting a legacy. You have generations behind you. You have generations to come through that are going to honor the Lord, that are going to come through you and do all of that because of the lives that you two have led. I'm so incredibly proud of you. To the bride and to the groom.
Wonderful. Next up, we have the parents of the groom, Mark and Keaton.